morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Weaves of Waves. Ah, dear, it's a foggy, misty morning, and yeah, it was hard work this weekend, so I'm exhausted. So I've got to start going off gardening again today, and I'm like, oh, trying to get myself awake. Never mind, never mind. I want to talk to you about all kinds of different things today. So first things first, yeah, we've been watching movies and watching some of the series on television, on sort of the computer, on the internet. And last night we were watching Micropenis, the Micropenis, the ginger guy, Alex Belfield. He does a phone-in and he was hilarious. I wish I understood how he did it because he's charming. There's a little bit of a flirtatious streak and he's very, very charming. But he's a smart cookie, that man. I am impressed. I don't agree with him big chunks of the time, but I'm laughing while I do it. So he's got a kind of, I wish I knew how to do what he does. But I would never call in, she's a flirt. Gah, and all those innuendos with, putting it out on the table and stuff like that. But no, he's definitely somebody to go and watch. Alex Belfield, he calls himself Micropenis. All right, so he talks about his man boobs and his micropenis. Okay, so if he can do it, it's quite cool. So yes, I'm learning a lot from other YouTubers, and one of the things I've been thinking about doing is when they do movie reviews. Now, yeah, movie reviews is like, okay, so you sit there and watch a movie and then you seem to sort of, they have their thing on you. And my cat wants in. Of course he does. He hears my voice and he starts scratching at the window. Come on in. Come on. Good boy. There we go. There's my boy. There we go. Let's see. There we go. See? Say hello to the peoples. See, hey, hello. There we go. He wants to know what's in his food bowl. That's far more entertaining for him. So yes, where was I? So yes, learning from YouTubers. And one of the things is they review things. And it's really quite funny, some of the reviews. They actually sit there watching the movie while they watch the movie and you watch them. And it's cool. And one of the ideas that came up was I review porn. Now I don't watch an awful lot of that nonsense. It doesn't turn me on, or I'm not really into voyeurism, but it was an idea that sort of, I wondered what you think. So maybe Kate should sit here watching porn and you watch her going, oh my God, that's disgusting. Put it away. Oh, she's showing everything, that sort of thing. So anyway, I was laughing and joking about it. We were also watching WandaVision. What's the point? They are so beautiful people. I think the actress that plays Wanda is really, really talented, and I like it. She's light and she's beautiful, and I feel the same about the guy who plays Vision. But where's this going? What a bunch of nonsense! It's unfortunately what I call leftist woke nonsense, and it's not there yet, but it's sort of heading in that direction. The other film we watched over the weekend was Martyrs. Ooh, that was sharp. Yeah, you know when you get a film that really fucks with your head? This one does, because there is images in it and halfway through you're thinking, well, where's it going? And the images are sharp and they're stuck in your head and they make you think. So from a story, that was quite intense. So that was called Martyrs. And the other one was Absolute Bastards last night, a vampire movie. Yeah, it was very funny. It was a comedy and buckets of blood everywhere. It was like, okay, fine. But yeah, we've been stuck inside and watching the old computer. So it's fun and games. But yeah, there's like, what would I want to do? How do I want to develop this? Well, weavesofwaves.com. I'm putting that together. I've been putting products online. I don't know how to sort of sell online. I've never actually done much of that. Never made it. I've put websites together and I'm putting this together. It will take a few weeks to get it sort of up and running. But I've got a forum there which I'd love to play with if you'd like to join me on the forum. There's also groups and maybe I can do classes. Now, you see, I would love to teach Tantra. I would like to teach all kinds of different things like divination, even tarot cards, or yeah, I got a whole list. Crystal healing, Reiki, all of those things can be done as classes. But I don't know where is the push? Where is the push sort of to grow this? So yeah, there's like exciting times. The forum looks entertaining. I'd like to do that. Okay, but I'm also having trouble uploading videos. Yeah, I couldn't upload to BitChute the other day. It just was not accepting videos, so we'll see. But that was the weekend. So the week ahead, I would plan to do lots of different videos. I have a very shaky hand for doing selfies outside. Yeah, they have to. Not sure that will work for me because my hand shakes all over the place. The camera makes an absolute mess of it. So it's like, okay, so I have to work that. But the world is still what it is. It's still falling apart. No, I have no belief that it's going to stick back together again and we'll go back to normal. I don't feel that's ever going to happen. So in other words, we adapt now. We adapt to who and what we are. Can't save anybody. Okay, I've advised. People say, well, what should I do? And I'm saying, well, you have to do what's best for you. But I am aware that there is like the huge divisions now. You can't breach those divisions. You can't sort of bridge them again. People make their choices, and the choices that they made are very different from mine. And in that, we are now divided. And that hurts a lot. But I can't deal with what they've done. It's their choice, and I respect their choice. Don't get me wrong, you make the choices in your life, but I can't enable them. I can't say, hey, you did the right thing. I have to pull back before I put my, influence. I don't want to influence people in their choices, and yet I can't deal with some of the things that you've done. So yeah, I'm having a hard time with that. Even close family, close friends, it's like, okay, you've made your choice now, you're going to have to deal with that. And the consequences is, I can't advise, I can't be close to you. I find it awkward in your presence because, yeah, you've taken a different path to me. And whereas you could say, oh, well, nothing's changed, but big chunks have changed, huge amounts have changed, and we don't know how much has changed. We don't know where it's taking you. Maybe you are the next evolution. Yes, and you'll leave me behind. I'm perfectly happy to be wrong in this, but I'm just finding some people's choices really, really hard to deal with, and it's unsettling. So yes, so I'd rather lose myself in doing watching movies and watching daft things on television, because it's hard to deal with some other people's choices sometimes. Yeah, you can't unmake them once they're done. And if they've thought long and true about what they've chosen, and they've read up and they've learned everything about them, then it's their choice. And as long as they've done all the background research, I am totally, okay with it. My thing was where you ask, have you done the research on that? And that's what your choice. They go, no, I didn't know anything about that. It's like, well, it's kind of out there if you're going to look for it. But yeah, that's the sad note. And yes, I'm kind of trying not to go there. I have to back off. I'm going to go and do some gardening in the fog by the looks of things. And yes, find some balance there and just find myself grounded again. Because people, I feel grieved. I feel grief for their loss. I don't know where that comes from, but I feel like I've lost people now. And they're still there, they're still breathing. But it's like, yeah, I grieve for something. And again, maybe it's just, I just need to be in the earth again and sort of hands in the soil and get back to nature again. It's like, okay. But there we go. WandaVision, what is the point? That's that's one thing. We did watch The Mandalorian, and that was kind of cool. I liked that. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a Star Trek fan. I like the universes. The Marvel universe was incredible. I even like the DC universe, and I know that's like, yeah, that's not quite so popular. But yeah, it's fantasy. It takes you to escape, and that's important. I can escape into a book, I can escape into a movie, and yeah, this is time for sort of maybe not thinking too much and just holding tight to who you are and where you're going. Okay, so I think I'm done here. Thank you for listening. I love you lots, I do. And please take care of yourselves and each other, if they'll allow you. Take care. Bye now.